Hello, everyone. We got another FLEEKAZOID over here, which I won't lie is still a really good name to me. But yeah, from what I know of Skull and Bones, I never played it because it was just battleships instead of Pirate Simulator. Because I would have preferred Pirate Simulator to just the Pirate Boat Simulator. I have heard nothing good about Skull and Bones. From the development to what was happening over on the dev teams to... yeah, just nothing good. Like, completely. But yeah. How should I put this? I have no idea what they were thinking. They wasted so much money on that game, and yet it came out to be nothing. You just had to focus a little bit. Just make it Black Flag, but take out all the assassin parts. That's all you needed to do. I know a VTuber who uses a skeleton. I know a bunch of VTubers that use a bunch of different things. It's hard to understand how unwell managed this game was. But that's corporate stuff in a nutshell, isn't it? Someone tells someone to do something, and then another person who's a higher up tells them to stop making that thing. And then another person calls why that thing isn't done. Because there's no communication and everyone's wanting to make the most for the least amount of money. It's so stupid. But he's got a cool model. Well, that's nice to know. But yeah. Still. It's a train wreck. Skull and Bones is a train wreck, and it seems like the person that made Yakuza like a pirate just really said, you know what, I'm gonna make my own pirate game this time. Yeah, I'm gonna use Yakuza characters for some reason, because I wanted a good pirate game. It feels like it was made out of spite.
Men only want one thing.
To be pirates?
It's not money, it's not power, it's
imposing my feminine dominance, brother.
What? What the hell is this?
Sorry, didn't mean to hit you with the hard yar right out of the gates. I've just been very pepped up ever since they shut down.
And now this stream is rated R. I'm sorry, I had to do it once. I had to do it once. You cannot blame me for doing it once, alright?
Those hooters. Now where am I supposed to find me future wife? I still haven't replaced my go-to airline. Anyway, after 84 long years, the Japanese have returned to Hawaii, this time bearing gifts. A gift that combines two of the greatest things there are. Pirates and Yakuza. Yakuza games are like if
what the hell?
did LSD, then
What the hell is going on in
Japan
here?
Before and after the nukes right here.
Yo ho ho and a ball of rum.
High-level Florida men. Fuck.
What?
God damn you! Let me get a picture of that license.
What the hell?
I'm sending that to my lawyer, you fuck. In Pirate Yakuza, all it takes is minutes to go from some poor lady mourning the loss of her entire family to a 60-year-old man blasting the Angry Birds theme while he drifts in his pirate ship shooting
What?
a laser-powered purple cannon at a ship full of clowns, then topping it off by strafing their
What?
with a fully automatic non-lethal flintlock. That sentence only even exists in a Yakuza game, and that's
Yeah.
the abbreviated version. Every time I think these games can't get any wilder, they add an entire mini-game that's basically Duck Hunt. If instead of reacting to ducks flying out of the trees, you're reacting to old up guys jumping out from behind a dumpster. There is not a single franchise that has as much fun as Yakuza does, and when I get a spare lifetime, I plan on finishing every single one of these games that sit permanently on my hard drive waiting to give me joy. But one of the things I find most interesting about
Oh, someone send me something from the Big Bad Toy Store for a link. But other than that, yeah, Yakuza has so many mini games, it's insane. Like, I was just looking into Yakuza 0. There's like 20 different mini games that you can just have fun and play. You can just play poker all the time. You can just play Mahjong in there all the time. You can just play these kart racing games for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of cool. What am I saying? It's kind of cool. It is cool. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. There's so much effort in this game. Yeah, question. Lay down here for no reason. So you think she'll... What? She is? That's new information to me. I didn't think Lady Dimitrescu was all that hot in question, I'll be honest. But anyway, besides that point, yeah, as Yakuza games go hard and people are just starting to learn about them. Because there's so much time and effort in this game that honestly, you're probably getting your $70 worth, or your $60, or whatever you paid for it. And yes, I am being completely honest here because it's insane. So, yeah. What else can I say?
About Yakuza is that it shows how simple fun can be, therefore accentuating how incompetent you have to be to make something that isn't fun. Like,
yeah.
for example, I don't know, you throw the GDP of Bosnia and making a pirate game, and then you don't even put any shipboarding in it. Or how about
yeah, that's insane. I hate that they didn't put shipboarding.
An entire character that cannot fucking jump or be stealthy. Or you pilfer the Singaporean government's booty and only have this mini game to show for it. Pirate Yakuza.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's built like a hot dog. It's just the assholes and elbows of all the other Yakuza games.
Alright, have fun, killer.
And yet their weakest mini game is fucking golf. That's an entire goddamn sport. A sport that I lost an entire evening to. But we'll get back to Ubisoft in a second. I'm like the John Daly of putt-putt. That's right.
What?
I'm severely overweight and I have a gambling problem. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? The trick to sticking your balls in that hole is a gentle touch. I'm telling you, it's way harder to lose this game than it is to win it. Wow, sunk it. Or
what?
The trick could be aiming your balls towards the audience and then cranking it as hard as you possibly can.
Okay, that was not a second.
Be aiming on top of the hole, then cranking the ball in the opposite direction of the wind. Or the trick could just be not cranking the ball at all. Listen,
oh my god.
The trick can be whatever you want it to be as long as you have a copy of Premiere Pro. But for now, let's go back to Ubisoft. I mean, if we're already talking about the mini games, let's just talk about them, right? I thought I wouldn't enjoy playing bingo until I was old and couldn't get hard anymore. But as it turns out, you don't have to be old. Bingo's actually kind of the bee's knees, pimps. And even better,
oh, bingo with golf, alright.
The same trick that we just used on regular golf. Can't get your platform to work with you, brother? It happens to the best of us. The trick here is taking $50 and heading on down to a whorehouse in Chihuahua. What? See, what did I tell you? History is written by the autist with pirated Adobe software. You never forget that. Minigames in Pirate Yakuza range from being hit by a Honda while delivering someone's Little Caesars to bros guys doing man things in a heterosexual manner. But if you're in the Middle East, that
there's a lot of strange games like this in
baseball Tetris. And this one you smack
in Yakuza.
See which one blows up the entire building.
This is actually way easier than fucking the rest of their baseball. Oopsie.
Hang on a second, it just dawned upon me that we haven't actually even reviewed the game yet in this review. Hey, you know,
that's kind of funny.
Why start now? This next
He's been doing nothing but praising it for all the crazy stuff in it, and it's kind of shows just how much fun you can have in a Yakuza game. They're both silly and serious at the same time. I don't know how they did that, but they make it work, so I'm not gonna complain in the slightest. If you make it work, then how can I complain, really?
Minigame. This is some shit the CIA probably used to torture Iraqis, Marty. The type of minigame that fundamentally breaks a man and has him coming out of the other end knowing every line in the Bible, Marty. Has him shitting outside and watching the price.
What is he talking about?
On a Tuesday, Marty. Has him eating well-done steaks and jerking off to softcore, Marty. This ain't the type of rock-bottom men come back.
Oh, the crane games.
Get in that goddamn hole. You better stay up, you little piece of shit, you...
He really wants that penguin.
Now, I will say this. A disturbing trend I've noticed with recent Yakuza entries is that they never give us action players any of those advanced business-building mini-games that the turn-based players get. What do you guys think? We're stupid or something? You think we're some kind of fools, you bastards? I'm the goddamn master of mini-games. I conquered the one-shot challenge so hard they had me reading the same level.
Yeah, they know when to be serious and know when to be funny. They can read the room.
I'm too stupid to run a jiggle joint. The audacity. You know, you're the fools. That's what I think. bitch.
Oh my God.
Speaking of ass, that takes us back around to Ubisoft. But I just gotta tell you about the Coliseum minigame first. Can I tell you about the Coliseum minigame?
Sure, go ahead.
Minigame
He doesn't want to talk about Ubisoft. He just wants to talk about Yakuza.
Way to enjoy all the pirate parts of the game.
I can't really blame him.
Trying to figure out here is what mental illness is the strongest in battle. This is like Deadliest Warrior. If instead of Spartans versus ninjas, it was sociopaths versus chronic depression, or bipolars versus anime. Yes,
what?
You under there, big man? The key to surviving the Coliseum, though, is constant drifting. Enemy shooting at you. You
can drift the boat. What the hell?
Everything in life can be fixed with just a little bit of drifting, and also the best crew that you can possibly get your hands on. Your crew is gonna be who boards with you, fights with you, and
you can get a whole. You can choose your crew. This is more than Skull and Bones could have ever had. Wow, you can actually have a crew that you can choose from and actually go into battle with. This is pretty much all you could really want from a pirate. Someone was really angry at Skull and Bones and really just wanted to make their own, huh?
Blah, 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 that's all nerd shit. The most important thing about your crew is collecting all the buxom broads you can get. Am I right or am I right? Here's a few ways you can do that. First, you can demonstrate your value to the chick that runs the dart throwing game.
Oh, am I wooing you with my prowess?
Are your loins tingling? Are your loins tingling? Join my crew, please. Oh. Second, you can do the Love Broker side quest, where you assemble a harem for your good buddy, then quintuply cuck him at the end. Or there's my favorite, handing $5,000 to a busty ninja that works at Taco Bell. How does that get her to join our crew? Well,
I don't know.
It's the implication. Now, if you're wondering how you get all the dudes,
I forgot. He's also a thing from the other games. Gary Buster Holmes.
I don't regret it. This ship's running like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. Listen, these beefcakes are all gold ranked. Those winches were all silver and bronze. They weren't qualified for the job. The double DEI hires have my crew under leveled. If that was a well-oiled machine, it'd be the Delta flight that landed upside down. You know, and in the end of the day, it's not that they didn't do their job. It's just that an oiled up guy could have done it better. Don't believe me? Well, how about we bet on it? Listen, we'll get back to Ubisoft in a second. Let's bet on it. Because if there's one thing I love more than busty ninjas, it's gambling, baby. My therapist came up to me the other day and told me I have a gambling problem. You know what I told him? You want to bet on it? But I don't play all these Japanese card games because those make my brain go all mushy like. I tried playing one hand of that Oicho Cabo shit, and here's how that went down. What the fuck is going on? Why are there so many cards? Why did they make me the dealer? How did William just win?
I have no idea how this game works.
What do you mean our marriage is over? Wow, sunk it. And that's why I stick to American card games, specifically poker. No disrespect to Jack Black, but that's just where I test my luck for the night. See if the gods blessed my landlord with his rent money this month.
God bless my landlord.
Fucking money. It's all about high stakes poker, and I'll tell you how I do it. The first rule of poker is that I always gamble with the house's money, never with my own. And of course, by the house's money, I mean my wife's savings account. Next,
oh my God.
The official poker rule book. Good job. Now fold it shut and remember this moment, because that'll be the last time you ever fold again. You don't need to read the rules.
Oh my God.
You don't have a Netflix subscription. The only rule you need to know is raise no matter what. Calling? Come on. I only call my loan shark when I run out of my queen's money. Drizzle, drizzle. 9 times out of 10, bluffing is all you need to beat your opponent. And all bluffing is betting on a lie. And lying to others is easy if you first master lying to yourself. Are you following me here? What I'm saying is this.
I was never that good at poker.
It's just gonna make lying harder. But if you don't know the rules, you'll think every hand you have is a winning hand. Take this hand, for example. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. So I raise. Then I raise.
So I raise.
Then I raise again. The only thing I don't raise is my kids. Boom, I win 50,000.
Oh, because if...
Everyone's in shock. My dick's so hard, it's tipping the table. As for what happens that other 1 time out of 10 where someone doesn't fall for the bluff because he has a full house or a straight one pair or something, well, that's where we lose everything and kidnap that man in the parking lot. That's right, I nab his ass and I start a hostage negotiation with the police. When they tell me, did you do anything stupid, our snipers will riddle you with 100 bullets. I raise. I say make it 110 bullets. They don't know who they're talking to. They fail. They go home. They leave me with a hostage. I'm too scared of an expert gambler like me. Anyway, just don't overthink this shit. The story of this game, funnily enough, starts the same way that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 does. Majima hits his head, forgets his entire past, but where the two games separate their paths is that after you hit your head in Kingdom Come, you go,
chicks? No, I'm into dudes.
whereas in Pirate Yakuza, Majima decides to become a pirate. Now, if you can believe it, I actually hit my head pretty hard after finishing this game, therefore, I also don't remember a goddamn thing about this story. So instead, how about this? Whip your cock out.
What?
Come on, don't be shy.
No.
Let's go head to head. Cock to cock. And buddy, when this night ends, you're gonna give me all the cash in your wallet with a big smile on your face knowing I just fucked you real good. On the race
What the hell
the
just...
cock racing race.
Oh.
You fools have been playing Avowed, Saints
Oh my
Row,
God, the
Suicide
chicken
Squad. I've
races.
been honing in my
The
cock
rooster
racing
races.
skills for the last 3 years. You
Rooster
see that?
ruler.
I'm
The
rich.
colonel.
You see that? I just lost
Baby broth.
everything. But that's
Tenderfoot.
okay, because now I'm gonna go find a champion cock, one that dwarfs all these little micro cocks. And he's
Dinner
gonna win
time.
every single race in this
I did once see
godforsaken
pig
game, or
racing.
He's gonna make one hell of a bucket combo. Listen, I gotta go. I've already installed all my monstrous memory mods. Remember, I'm always 2 cups ahead.
Oh my God.
Y'all get ready, man. Next week is about to be crazy. Oh man, wait till y'all see what
I
happens
need
next
to get
week,
this
man.
game, though
Oh, man.
Thanks to
it's
the
taking
flock of
time.
pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimpers for all the extra booty. Listen, I'll see you all next week when we piss off everybody that doesn't use a great sword.
Well then. Yeah, Yakuza Like a Pirate looks a lot of fun, and I really hope one day I'll be able to get the money to play it. There's so many games I need to play, isn't there? Ah, dear God. There really is. But yeah, I'll say this once again. If you guys like what I'm doing here, please do consider following, consider checking out all the other reactions we have here. Consider subscribing to help us keep growing, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Peace, guys.